over Metcalf. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Trey Benson, touchdown Cardinals. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Tremble comes in motion. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss with Walker. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, they like broiled and roasted or something.
When you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
All right, Malachi York.
At the 8-yard line.
You and your Malachi York shit, huh, Jim?
By the return team as he takes it across.
Dr. Sebi. Now, what's my man? Brother Polite. You and your Brother Polite shit?
First and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, this is Benson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming.
Call Richie Mill.
You got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Yo.
Stream up, ho ass Nick.
I'm already watching this shit.
Oh, all right. John Doe.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort.
Yeah, this season over with, man.
Especially once he gets going.
This playoff shit. Y'all done let Rob make the playoffs. Uncle Rob done made the playoffs. Yeah, wow. I'm not in the AFC. I don't give a fuck.
Once again, it's Walker. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made.
Y'all done let Rob make the playoffs. Y'all done let, what's the Packers? He ain't never smelled the playoffs. Y'all let him make it too. Good Lord.
In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Here's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Good rebound, Carl.
That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe.
Okay, Carl.
Leo Chenal, the linebacker.
Carl Towns working out there, Biggs. Yeah.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Tremble comes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. Here's Walker. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. One more time with Walker. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Slot receiver headed right. On first and 10, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
God, he just dunked on Derek White. What the?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. the gun. He'll throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Tremble comes in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Seattle.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
And he'll take it on in. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A run out of the gun with Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play action now. Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. With Njigba left side, he's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Smith in Njigba, the man in motion. They'll run the draw with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he will get into the end zone. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Pistol formation with Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he will score. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is good. And the Cardinals back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. RPO, they throw it to Rice. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. over the middle. Smith and Jigba with the grab. He's going to have a first down. Good game, but there is a flag down, and this could very well be coming back. Shotgun run now with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. This one to the tight end, Tremble. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the right side, caught by McBride. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that 1st down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Motion man is Rice. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play. And None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. So now, a big spot coming here. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts.
This game cheating, bro. This is a good one now.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First down throw for Jackson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Straight ahead. They go with Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. To throw is Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. At the right side, taken in by Tremble. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll get this complete to Walter. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was
GG, Brody.
They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the